Saturday's showdown. OK Savings Bank Breon versus DRX.
Engage Lands loves going outside of the beaten path. And now, what will Dundun do? Because I think the AP variant of Jax actually hasn't been nerfed as much. I'm not going to get excited until I actually see anything locked in, because this man is a menace. But you have two options. Either you go for a tank or something that can dive, and you try to match the rest of your team comp, or you try and go into a skill matchup. Now, going into a skill matchup into Keen's Jax, I think is ill-advised. So I like the Gragas.
Might happen again. We might get a little bit of debut deja vu as in we go into game number 1. Let's do it. And that's what going to Worlds is.
Worlds is orbit, and then winning Worlds is going like outside of the galaxy.
Yeah. You just kind of take an eternal journey off into space. No need nowadays when everybody's really playing very, very well. As the top lane, Dundun, this is the thing about Gragas, is that his passive got nerfed on this patch, so a little bit less sustain, as the belly bop is going to hit, but Keen sees his mana bar, knows that Dundun doesn't have any cooldowns, can pop in once again, knows he's safe for now. Forehead.
Ooh, we have a contest, possibly here. They will be late, but maybe they can look for a fight.
I don't know if they should. Are they really going to get in here? What? Here, stolen! Are you kidding me? This is not the old Rel either, as looks like Lens might go down. He barely survives, though, and Cuz is in that back line doing so much damage. Takes out 2 with the double kill, as BDD is a bit out of mana. Tibbers is also running out of steam here, so KT, they lose the dragon, but they do take a nice little fight at the end of it all.
And we also, in we go.
Hen's in a lot of trouble here as the cease and desist. The charm is there. It is blocked by Tibbers. You gotta be kidding me. BDD's got to save him his life here, just barely, as Lehens was getting really, really low. As now aiming is around, he's got that killer instinct. He is going in, and he takes a free kill on the Sylvie, who did not expect the Kai'Sa to be in the jungle. It's actually going well for Dundun. We're going to take another look here. As you mentioned, if that Q hits, he is alive, but take a look at this bear.
Yeah, really.
Oh, beautiful.
Really nicely done. Good catch from you as well, and that means that they don't have the damage, and then Sylvie, can't walk in there at that point in time. Gets tagged, and at that moment is obviously guaranteed dead.
Oh, 나이스. 좋은데 하라마?
Not really going to scare them off. Fiesta is behind the play here.
Look at this top lane dominance.
Steal again? Doesn't look like it.
Hey, Infernal Soul. Pretty big as in we go. The Magnet Storm, they're trying to isolate one target. They do so much to Cuz as they will take out the Viego, and now a couple low health bars, but aiming is not done yet. He's getting in onto the low health bars of Nongshim as down will go Sylvie, a huge chunk there with the passive, and now Jiu is on the run, aiming, waiting potentially for a W. Doesn't look like he'll be able to land it as, okay, KT, trade 1 for 1. There is that W, but too short is the range.
But by the end of it, KT get a 1-for-1 trade, but they get the dragon. That's a painful back cancel. Lehens getting it done. Here we see. Oh no.
He doesn't have cast. He does have flash though. Nice predict from Cuz, but it's going to be read by Dundun, the mastermind, the genius of the top lane, who will not get caught this time. The mid turret is holding on for dear life by a pinky as BDD and Lehens not expecting them all in here. Lehens trying to save him. The stopwatch will save him though, as BDD in a little bit of trouble, and that is 2 kills over to the side of Jiu, as meanwhile the inner bottom turret is going to KT.
And KT also need to be careful that they don't fall in the trap of overexcitement, as in they go.
Keen? Trying to line it up though for the team, he absolutely does. He gets a low health bar and a someone, and that is when the Viego and the Kai'Sa will be unlocked as, okay, gonna hit that W. As they're
gonna keep going.
I think they should. I don't know. They're gonna try for it though. As in goes, he's not gonna get it. No smite seal comes in as they're just dog piling onto everybody on Nongshim that went into the pit, and now Jiu is just food as he has no front line as they overextend into the pit. That is the Drake and the fight going the way of KT.
I think maybe Nong should be under the misconception that they had Kai'Sa because their damage could not follow up on that engage as, no! Not Dundun!
Yes.
Yes, Dundun.
Yes, unfortunately. I don't think he will.
Well, I'm not expecting it to be the case, Veldez,
Yeah.
but I'm trying my best there.
This is the new KT. They're just clean. It's not a lot of mistakes being made. It's not much of a roller coaster. That's why it feels like the roller coaster is kind of just went into orbit, right? It doesn't feel like there's a lot of downs.
It's just
on
a
this
rocket
ride.
now.
Yeah, well, you go fast enough. Okay, aiming. Maybe a little bit too far forward, right as I'm saying. He does have the stopwatch, but nobody's here for him as he's desperately looking for the kill, and he does get it and gives over 900 gold to the Vi.
Yeah, you can see
Worth.
aiming's. No, it's not Worth. He used stopwatch and flash.
Hashtag Worth.
Okay, and give over shadow. It's not gonna matter. Into like some hard engage.
Well, hence the target. Do they have to follow up? There's the Charm and a Magnet Storm. They take down the KT support, and it's Cuz who could be next as the Flash Timbers does come in, and there is the Kaisa aiming right at the back line, and Keen is there for the follow-up as looks like the health bars are low enough here on the side of Gnome and the cleanup crew comes in. Triple kill for Keen as he's looking for one more, as somehow Cuz survived through all of that. Keen is tanky enough, will take him out for the Quadra on the Jax. Nearly 4,000 extra in terms of items bought.
Oh, Fiesta on a very deep flank. Didn't it?
He might survive, actually. W does come in.
No!
No, Dundun. He's dead again.
There goes our hero. And the flank from Fiesta, not really working out. Looks like KT is going to go for the push
Some
in the
say
end
still
here.
flanking to this day as the Nexus is going down. And he is holding points there behind the team, but KT don't seem to care. They have grouped up as a team. Okay, nice flash over the wall as Lahens is really eating the brunt of everything that Gnome have. They say, well, we're definitely going to kill your support multiple times at least, but we will still lose the game. KT are coming in here to end it now. They do want to pick up these 2 kills. They want to get Cuz to his 1,000 kills. Can they feed him these 2 last ones? He gets one, he misses the other, as that will be it for this game. Ace comes through, Dindon does respawn. Another Cuz kill chance, as he has GA. As Dindon maybe being prepped. No, they're just going to take that kill away from him, as down will go the Nexus. KT will go up 1-0, and they go on their biggest win streak ever as an organization in games. 11 in a row now for KT Rolster.
As KT see a little bit of a dip there at 22 minutes, but at no point did it feel like KT were in any danger.
The aiming dip, I guess, as he jumped in and...
From Peter when synced up with the rest of his team, and Nongshim, good front to back, incredible amount of team fighting power, but I am yet to see an answer for the Fiora, as Alistair, aided by the fact that Rel is well and truly back in the meta, making his way over again into the support.
As we are looking to jump into game number 2 right now, it's match 35 as we near closer to the end of round 1. Let's see what happens here in game number 2.
Real surprises across the board, and we'll see how this early game plays out. My expectation is to mostly see Cuz try and set up either around bot or top side. Let's start on the top half of the map, as the extended train not super hot for Peter and Jiwoo.
Yeah. So here's Peter, level 2. Nice timing on that. Lands a stun, and aiming has to cleanse. Has to flash too. Not expecting that amount of aggression, and aiming will have to pay the price here.
Particularly with Grasp, the poke really being a big problem as Fiesta.
Oh god, that's BDD. He has to flash away from the root. Sylvie right there. And if he gets hit by that, he is dead. He might still be dead. No flash here for BDD. He's taking a lot of damage as in goes Fiesta's clone. The flash forward with the root, and he misses. So close on that one. Stay.
Yeah. And short trade, obviously, with Aftershock and Frost Armor, you're going to be looking crazy.
Oh, no. Peter's going to get totally caught underneath the turret to grab him, and he takes, most importantly, the tower aggro, which means that immediately he is dead.
A large lead here early on.
So we're not going to take a look at that, but let's take a look at this. The Gravitum hits as, okay, we're back and alive here. BDD is dead as we saw the start of that and the end of that. We'll probably get a replay after the replay that we just skipped. You die. And, the second option was the one that he opted into, I suppose. As here we go, Peter is going in now. A lot of flashes are down. Tibbers comes down here. BDD in a bit of trouble, but he does have some help. And the knock away on the Nico is huge there for Lehens. He's going to keep his team alive. Everybody on the side of Nongshim will be able to get out, but it should be Infernal Drake over to the side of KT.
Maybe they can make something happen as Dundun.
Okay, he's going to drag over the Sejuani, getting super low as Casante's having a field day here. The Grand Challenge will finish. Bakeen not opting into the 1v2. Nice play here from Dundun.
Dundun doesn't have TP available. Are they going to...
He has Sylvie, though.
Oh, Keen.
And now Keen in a bit of trouble. Can he get out of this one is the answer. The question, rather, as the riposte comes in. The flash from Dundun, slowing down Keen as he is able to get away, though, from the knockup, which is huge, as he will not be punished.
Ooh, might have a possible collapse here on Cuz.
The arrow is there, the crash down as well, as they are layering everything, and Cuz doesn't get to move for about 7,000 seconds, and down he goes. Sylvie gonna pick up that kill.
Is Jiwoo as, Dundun.
Like I was saying, KT prioritizing the top side. That's a dead Cassante, as the Grand Challenge will finish off, as here comes the Nico trying to get on top of BDD, who has turret aggro as well. Probably from the Tibbers, as Keen being chased down, and at least Fiesta is able to trade the kill back.
That is a teleport, and teleport used. A kill for kill trade. And Cuz with an attempt to engage.
They're gonna catch Jiu, gets the cleanse. Slow is in there as well as Sylvie tries to engage. That was not the best idea as they try to crash down onto Aphelios, but he's full health. The Magnet Storm is huge, but the damage is just not there for Nongshim. As now KT winning this 3v3 trade heavily with a double kill in the hands of Amy.
As Fiesta still battling with Keen here.
Grand Challenge.
Oh,
Fiesta can only
BDD.
get away for long enough. He doesn't even have the root now as Flash follow. Fiesta is dead one way or another, as it will be BDD who comes in and cleans up the kill perfectly for aiming to carry it. As now Cuz in a lot of trouble. Magnet Storm coming in, and at least Nongshim's still very good at catching individual targets. Cuz, though, is going to flash and dash away, and will be fine this time.
It's basically impossible to engage on, but it buys so much time for the rest of the team. As Dundun.
Grand Challenge, we do have the follow-up here as Riposte is in as well. He is going to drag Keen over, but eventually you would imagine they take down the Cassante. It's not particularly even that close. And I said it before, like Lehens and Cuz, they're unbreakable. Okay, well, aiming is going to stopwatch everything. As okay, the Magnet Storm for the follow-up, and he's not even a flash out of that one somehow. The knockup does come in from Lehens as 5v4. It looks like KT's still going to win out in the end, but they're not going to take the extended trade against the team that still has their 80 carry. And now they might know, but it's too late. It's Nongshim taking a Baron and taking the gold lead against KT Rolster.
There we go.
Yeah, get in there. Oh, this is a very deep flank. Coming in as KT still confident to take this fight.
No, Nongshim gotta have a suspicion.
Yeah, BDD coming in.
Oh, look, the hawk shot.
Yeah, they're trying to catch him, but they don't know, as BDD just going to join up as this front line of the Cassante is just being ripped to shreds. As down he goes, Cuz gets a kill, and now the follow-up is here. Lehens looking for that engage. Can he get one as the follow-up here? The Magnet Storm is huge on the multiple, and the Nico knockup is there as well, but again, the follow-up is just not enough as Gio is desperate to do damage. And the desperation does not pay off. It is a full ace in favor of KT Rolster.
We are going to fight for Soul here, it looks like. Although with Rel backing, I'm not too sure if they want to continue.
Well, we're burning down the Cassante with Tibbers. Lehens is Alistair, so again, you can't really kill him. So it doesn't really seem like Nongshim have learned that here. Too really desperately. He's doing so much damage. Look at this guy. This is what I'm talking about. Could have done it in the last fight as well. GA is available though, and Jiu does get taken out. Aggressive play from aiming is enough as the Nico ult is pretty fancy. They're trying to get on top of aiming, but they will not be able in the end because, again, he also has GA. And the item difference here, very palpable in this team fight as now they're looking to flank here with the teleport on top of Fiesta as he nearly gets BDD in his entirety. One stun could do it as there it is. The Incinerate gets it done, and that is another ace in favor of KT.
The day that Nongshim learned to play around Jiwoo, I'm scared for that future, but that day is not today.
Yeah.
As he kind of gets left on his own. Also partially, they're engaging on Lahans again, which I don't think is really the angle to go for. And KT, you know, they took some hits, but in the end are left standing and pick up the 2-0 victory over Nongshim.
Yeah, some chuckles there at the end. They take the 2-0 one way or another. As Keen did the most damage in the game. Lots of big trading up in the top lane that we saw. Under turrets, not under turrets. BDD as well, burning everyone down.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Jisun for the POG interview translation. We are here joined by BDD and Lihan, so POGs on the side of KT Roaster. Congratulations on the win, guys. With today's win, now KT Roaster is having the longest winning streak of the Orcs history. How do you feel? I think we managed to stay alert today as well in order to get this clean win. Same, you know. I just always try to refresh my mindset after every victory. And maybe because KT is on the up and up. KT Roaster seems like you guys are having a great time. How's the team's atmosphere right now? So like we are all in a very similar age group. So as long as we, you know, treat Keen nicely, we have a really good energy and vibe around the team. So we're always, you know, trying to take care of our top laner. And BDD, you were able to showcase some outplay on Annie. So let's take a look at this replay first. Right here, you are able to actually eat up that charm with your tippers. Was that all calculated? So I have my teammates, you know, backing me up, and then Lian suddenly got collapsed on, and I thought he was able to dodge that charm, but still Lihan said, you know, I would have survived anyway, so I was like, you know, unhappy after hearing that comment. So Ari actually went for a Merc threat, so I knew that she's not gonna have enough damage, so I was gonna survive anyways, but I didn't know he was gonna expose me like this. But still, thank you, BDD. So BDD, you are saving your teammates and also doing so much damage on Annie. And then KT Roaster kind of prioritized Annie all the time this summer. Could you tell us about the preference behind that pick? So KT Roaster is a very fast-paced team. We love having team fights. So Annie, I think, fits our playstyle the best. Lihan, game 2, you guys let Nico through. And also, Nongshim picked Fiora on the top lane. I think KT Roaster kind of prepared a very intelligent draft today. I think the strength that our team has is that we have a very deep champion pool, so we can just take whatever champion that is available on the red side. And then Lihan, your Alistar was also doing a perfect job as a counter into that Nico. You are having an undefeated record so far this season. Are you happy with the tank support coming back to the meta? Like, I'm not trying to pay attention to the meta itself, but right now, Alistar is something you can pick when you're lane partner, especially for me aiming lanes well. So yeah, I think he's doing a great job. And thanks to that, I can play Alistar. Indeed, and aiming also won so many POG votes in game number 2. However, Nongshim was able to sneak away a Baron in game 2. How did KT players react to that? I said, like, I think they're starting Baron, and BDD was like, no, they don't have enough damage, there's no way they're doing Baron. But next time, I will ignore BDD's decision and we're gonna check Baron. Not only me, but also the other 3 KT players were on the same page with me. You know, we were all going like, they don't have damage, it's not Baron at all. Lihan, stop it. And I don't know, it happened. And BDD, I think you and Cuz together has a very special synergy because, you know, back in 2018, you guys together won LCK. I think this duo kind of does a special magic work. Do you agree with me? I think, you know, we kind of fully play out the role that is given to us, and we sometimes just take care of each other really well. Cause he really likes to farm in the jungle a lot, so I'm good at waiting for him. So we have great synergy. Lihan's Cuz had his 1000th LCK kill. Keen had his 6th-year LCK debut anniversary, and Aiming is just about to hit 1500 kills in the LCK as well. You know, you guys have a very decorated lineup here in the LCK. Are you guys looking forward to winning an LCK maybe? BDD actually has something to say about this, so I'm going to pass it along to him. Well, I mean, we're going to do our best and win the LCK. So there's only one match remaining for the first round robin, which is up against OK Savings Bank Brion. If you guys manage to win that series as well, it's gonna be an 8-1 record for the first round. We will do our best to maintain this form and win another series. We are winning a lot recently, but what really matters is the playoffs and kind of the bigger stages, so we will keep focused until the very end of the season. And this will be the end of the interview from BDD, Lian's on the KT roster, and back to the stage. Thank you.